Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the mighty Akim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from the spinal captivity. This is Brother Kawaka coming at you with no lesson. And, today's lesson, I just want to go into how the Lord is, well, two things. First is the Lord is always on time, all right? And, this is speaking from, personal experience. And it's like the thing about this whole on time thing, it's like you are expecting something. Like, you're expecting, like, okay, well, this is the deadline for something and whatnot, or whatever. And you might think, like, okay, well, if I don't get this thing at this specific time frame, I'm just in a bad spot, or things are bad, or things are going to go over or whatever. And then it's just like you while thinking about that it's like sometimes the Lord gives it to you the day of the deadline, right before the deadline hits, or maybe sometimes He gives you it a day or two early, a week early, whatever. All right. And it's like times like these, that's like you really that really goes to show, like, through that entire time, did you have faith? Like, and that's another thing, self-reflection. Are you constantly remembering that, yes, I had faith this whole time. I trusted and believed that Yahawadah was going to, provide, take care of whatever issue, guide me and improve my situation, our situation, or whatever. Or did you just say, like, oh, well, I don't know. And that's been the thing. That's been a thing that me personally I thought of, like, whenever things happen, I always think to myself, okay, I need to just be patient and have faith. And that's the thing that I believe what the scripture says. What the scripture says, it says, lean not onto your own and onto thine own understanding, roughly paraphrasing. All right, because the thing about that is you think that this has to happen, or if this doesn't happen the way that you understand, or the way that you know, or the way that you can comprehend it, then things are just going to go bad. But in actuality, sometimes when certain things happen, like, say for example, like maybe you were in a bad relationship or whatever. Sometimes when stuff like that happens, that's the Lord, basically saving you from an extended or a worse suffering long term. So that's why it's very important to understand that, okay, you know what? Yes, I know that this doesn't look good, or things don't look good, but at the end of the day, I have to trust that Yahawadah is going to protect and provide for me, and that everything's going to work out. And there's that saying, trust. I forgot what the saying was, but all I'm trying to say is that even when things look bleak, even when things look bad, even when you are, like, down and out. Oh, I remember, Slakia. I did a lesson on this where what happened with me was I was playing a video game, right? And while I was playing the video game, I was just losing. Like, I was basically about to lose everything. It was like a 3-on-3. I only had one character left. And it was like my one character versus these 3 characters, and it's like, oh well, there's no way I'm gonna lose. So I'm over here thinking, like, okay, I just lost. I'm not gonna win. I'm just gonna play it out or whatever and whatnot. And then, lo and behold, like, literally all the pieces fell into play where I won, and that's basically how the Lord operates. Where you might think that, okay, things look bad, I know that things are not going to work out, or things might say, like, okay, you just have to take the L, you just have to take this loss, whatever, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, through enduring, all right, through belief in Yahawadah, maybe not for a game, because a game is not really important, but I thought it was a good parallel to actually sloppy. I thought it was a good parallel to actually show the comparison that, in real life situations, when things get bad like that, then you can trust that, okay, you know what, things don't look good. It looks like I'm about to lose. It looks like things are. I'm just gonna relinquish all my stuff that I had accumulated and whatnot. But then the Lord just makes it so that, okay, you know what, bam, you have something happens, and then everything is working out. Everything is going in your favor, and it's a snowball effect where you just keep on gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining, where you were losing at first, but the Lord made it so that. And actually, let's get that precept, and I'm gonna end it because this was just a quick lesson, and I have to go. Psalms. Psalms 37, verse 24. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. That's basically, what I, that was basically the lesson that I had gotten from it, where, things are not looking good. I'm losing. I'm just, things are just always working against me, even though, no matter how hard I try to do the right thing, no matter how hard I try to be better, all right, no matter how hard I try to improve on whatever situation, I just keep on, I just keep on having my expectations subverted. Things just keep on going terribly or whatever. But then when I'm actually at the, I want to say, I don't really want to say death's door, but for a lack of a better term, when I'm at the peak of my defeat, all right, or losses, then it's just like, okay, well, the Lord stops all that dogpiling and then makes it, okay, so let's reverse things up. And so now this faithful servant of mine, he's gonna win. He's gonna start doing well and whatnot. So that's the thing that I really thought about, and I thought okay, this is a very beautiful thing. And even though, because that's the thing, we're over here just supposed to be enduring. This is not supposed to be our rest, as in reference into Luke chapter 6 verse 24, where it says, "Woe to you that are rich, for this is your consolation." If you are striving, and if you are prospering, that's where you don't expect any or much good. All right, don't expect much good down the line, but that's not definitive. So with that, I pray the system was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH BaHashem, YAHAWASHI BaHashem, RICANS, double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, above all, and shalom.